Hey there, this is Antonella. I decided to make this video about my MEPS experience because when I was looking for videos to help me just know what to expect, I had to go through a bunch of them to really know what to expect. So hopefully this helps you. So let's start with the overnight stay at the hotel. If you're staying at the hotel, they'll your recruiter will give you the address. You'll go, and usually you have time to check in. Mine was from 3 to 7. So then you go during that time, you'll check in. They'll make you like sign those little things, all the information, when the briefing is going to be at night. They'll give you the card to your room, and you'll have a roommate. So when you go up, they might not be there. My roommate was really nice, but I ended up having 3 roommates because we had a room that connected, and they just decided, hey, she's just gonna be cool with like us leaving the door open and us watching TV till like 1 a.m. So that was fun. But they'll have a wake up call at 4:30. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting. They also have like a curfew. They're not really strict about it, but just to be safe, you want to be. Mine was 10, so you want to be inside your room by 10. Then they'll have a wake up call at 4:30. So from 4:30, you'll have an hour, so till 5:30, to have eaten breakfast and to have gotten everything ready. So you want to get everything ready and then go wait for your roommate and then both go down together. You'll both give your keys, check in, and have breakfast, and then the guy will ask you if you drove yourself to the hotel. He'll usually ask you that the day you check in and the next day when you're about to go to MEPS. So he'll tell you, be ready with your car behind the bus. So the bus leaves at 5:40. So 5:30, if you drove yourself there, you want to make sure you're behind the bus already waiting. If you don't drive there, then they'll just load you up into in the bus at around 5:35, 5:40. The bus leaves. You'll go to your base. Make sure you have an ID ready if you drove yourself. To show and tell them you're following the bus in. Otherwise, you'll have to get your car inspected and you'll lose time and get separated from your group. So once you're there, if you're in the bus, the guy will come inside the bus and tell you people shipping out on this line, ASVAB full physical on this line. So after that, you'll go through the metal detectors. You're not allowed to have anything with you, so you'll have like this cubbies. They're pretty big, so if you have a big backpack, it's okay. There's room. After that, he'll tell you to go to your liaison to get your name tag. So you'll tell your liaison your last name. He'll check you in, ask you if you stay at the hotel, and if you want to have lunch. He'll check mark whatever you say. So then you'll get your name tag and then go to the main desk, the front desk, and the guy will just confirm again what are you here for. You'll tell him, he'll just do a check mark and tell you to wait in, he said they called it the briefing room, I don't know, I don't remember. So, but he'll tell you where to go. So you go in there with a bunch of other people taking the ASVAB or, the physical, whatever. So then somebody else will come and just kind of briefly discuss how everything's going to go down, where everything is, the bathroom, the cafeteria, and just brief you about like sexual assault and all that stuff. It's really important for them. And so once you're ready to go take your ASVAB, you'll go out to like the main room, and somebody else is gonna come out and be like, who's taking ASVAB? You raise your hand. Some people are taking other tests, so they'll ask for that as well. So once we went, we followed him, and then he said Air Force goes first because they have a slightly longer test. So I think it was like he'll set you up he'll prioritize you. So like Air Force, blah 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 blah. Then National Guard was last. And so once you go in, they did a partial biometrics. So they took my fingerprints, and then they set me up in my little station, like your computer. You'll take the test. For Air Force, it's the ASVAB, and then it's the one about like computers and stuff, and then a personality test. It's pretty long, but you'll get through it. The ASVAB's nothing to worry about. If you've taken the practice test, you should be fine. It's exactly the same. After that, they'll take your picture, and then he'll give you your folder. He'll tell you, or she will tell you, to go to medical. There's no way you can get lost. There's signs everywhere. So go to medical, and then they kind of like check you in at medical. They'll tell you to sit down, wait in the front line, or whatever they tell you, you do. So after literally 1 minute, they called me up to check my vision. They'll make you read the smallest line that you can see. Then they made me sit and sit, and then they have like the little parachute image, just kind of like focuses to your eye, and you just kind of have to like stare at it. After that one, they have the depth perception test. So you'll have like, she'll explain how it goes. You have to call out which of the dots is like standing out at you. One will look like it's closer to you than the rest. As it goes from A to E, I think it's, or A to F, it'll get harder. But if you mess up, it's like no big deal. She'll give you, or he'll give you, a second try. So after that, they literally took me straight into my hearing test. She'll make you read the instructions. Once you read the instructions, you'll go into like this little box. You'll put your headsets, and you'll hear like different frequencies. So it'll go like beep beep beep. You press the button just once, and then the frequency will get higher, so higher pitched. And then it'll go to a lower pitch. So it's a minute long test. It's 30 seconds, 30 seconds. They'll test both ears. After the hearing test, you go into another briefing room where you just kind of do whatever you did at your recruiters with answering all the medical questions. You'll do the same here. And just sign some papers. They'll take your blood pressure. They'll make you blow into a breathalyzer. And then after that, you're good to go get your blood work done. So they'll just ask you if you have, if you've ever fainted or you're afraid of needles. Be honest, they just want to know. So after they take the blood test, they'll make you go out and tell you what room you have to go. Women go into one room, men go into another to get their urine analysis done. So for girls, we had 2 stalls, and then they made us go in. There's signs everywhere, by the way, so make sure you read them. You'll feel less lost. I was nervous, to be honest, so I was just like trying to listen to them, but if you read the signs, you'll be fine. There's signs everywhere. So she'll literally just sit there, just like don't close the door. She's literally watching you, like right in front of you. She's like, go ahead, pee in the cup. So you have to pull down your pants in front of her and pee. You just gotta get it over with. It's uncomfortable, but you gotta get it done. After you're done, you seal it. You wait till she tells you to come forward. She'll tell you to grab your packet, and then the person handling your urine will tell you, check this little plastic cup just so that you know there's nothing in there that they won't, you know, alter your urine. So you'll make sure there's nothing in the cup. He's like, okay, good. He'll pour your urine, some of it, in the cup. He'll make you initial in the sticker. He'll seal it, tell you to dump the rest of the pee in the in the toilet, and then to go wash your hands. After that, they'll send you outside into like this little room again where only women wait. So you'll wait for the doctor for your one-on-one. So you'll go in, and it depends which one you might do first. You might do the one-on-one first, or you might do the neuro ortho, I think it's called. So for me, it was the one-on-one. But first, I had to wait for this other girl to finish her one-on-one, so they just had me watching in my underwear, just watching this video as to how the exercise we're gonna go. It's nothing out of the other world. It's just like, extend, do this, go put them up high, bring them down as fast as you can, do like walk fast, hold your ankle with your right hand, like your right foot with your right hand, just stuff like that. Make sure you know how to do the duck walk. Then so after watching the video, I finally got my turn, so I went into the doctor's office to get my one-on-one. She'll ask you general questions again. Have you had asthma? Have you ever had alcohol abuse or whatever? After that, she'll make you sit down. She'll check your lungs. She'll make you breathe, and she'll check that, and then she'll make you take your bra off and your underwear off. She won't look, don't worry. She'll have this paper kind of sheet. So once you take it out, she'll put it right on top of you, and then she'll just lower it enough to just feel your breasts. Make sure there's no abnormalities, and then after that, she'll check that you have no hernias. So she'll, press down on your stomach, make you do a sit-up, and after that, she'll tell you, knees, put your feet up on the little chair, and then she'll quickly check down there. It's really quick, so it's nothing to worry about. And then after that, she'll check your ears. If you're Air Force, she'll make you do an extra test where you just hold your nose and then blow and make your ears pop. She checks for a membrane. Usually, it does something once you do that. So she'll check for that. If you need something inspected, if you need an ear wash or something, she'll give you an appointment for that same day. So you go back to the medical front desk, and they'll stamp whatever you need, make the calls that they need to make, and I'll send you again to the main desk outside of medical, and then a van will usually pick you up, take you to whatever you need to get done, and then the van will drop you back off, and then you'll get whatever you need to get re-inspected. And then after everything's clear, you're ready to swear in. So yeah, if I missed my appointment because the guy at the main desk was really rude and he wouldn't listen to me. So I missed my appointment. When I came back, medical was closed, so I had to come back another day. But people say it's a long wait. Depends on how many people are there. If you are coming back for inspection, you'll know you're not priority, so you'll be waiting a long time. But otherwise, I didn't even have the red dot. Oh yeah, if you have the red dot, you get to skip to the front of the line wherever you are. I didn't have the red dot, but it went fairly quick. I was out of there by 2:45. I know it seems like a long time but with all the tests, it really doesn't feel like it. Before checking out, you have to give your sticker. You cannot walk out with your sticker, so you have to do that. A great thing about driving to MEPS is that once they tell you you're done, you just give the sticker, you walk out, and that's it. I'm reserves, so for reserves it's different. You'll talk to your liaison about just make sure everything's okay. If you need to do the X factor, you'll do the X factor. It's basically a machine where you'll grab the weight all the way from the bottom, bring it up here, and then from here you'll bring it up however much you can lift. Some jobs require like standards like 50, so it's really not that hard. And then, well, don't try to get 50, try to get more than that. I get 80, so it was pretty good for my weight. And then after that, you're set. If you're reserves again, you'll talk to your recruiter another day about the jobs that are available to you. So, hope this video helps, and good luck with MEPS.